Monday after lunch, Mr. Kotlen sauntered into the classroom for the social and life science lesson. He was tall and bald with a neatly trimmed beard. When he spoke, his voice resembled a lion's roar. The children had secretly nicknamed him Dear Roar, which loosely translated meant the one that roars. The children were so afraid of him that he never had to say anything twice before they responded. As soon as he entered the class, the children were on their feet. "Good morning, children," he roared, putting the file he carried on the table. He started cleaning the chalkboard. "Good morning, sir," they greeted him in unison. "You can sit down. Take out the work that I gave you on Friday. I asked that each select a country and write an essay on it," he said as he roamed the neat rows of desks, scrutinizing the children's work like a lion looking for its prey. The wooden-topped desks were arranged in 3 rows, each accommodating 10 children, 2 per desk. The children sat on bright orange plastic chairs, which some had personalized by engraving their names with pens or the sharp ends of their maths instruments on the surface. The desks, too, had been used as a canvas by creative board students. Bible verses, cartoon and realistic illustrations, poetry, and an assortment of random scribblings adorned the desks. It was a battle that the principal had unfortunately lost. He repeatedly asked them to stop the vandalism without success. When Mr. Kotlen came to Sefundla's desk, his A4 hardcover homework book lay closed on his desk. The culprit was shifting from one foot to the other, his hands clasped behind his back. The buttons on his white shirt were straining against his bulging tummy and threatened to pop open. He kept his eyes focused on the shiny cement floor of the classroom. "Sefundla, your book is closed. How am I supposed to check your work?" Mr. Kotlen thundered. I did not finish, sir," Sefundla answered, fear palpable in his voice. "You did not do the work," Mr. Kotlen roared. Sefundla ran his head through his bald head. "All those who did not attempt the work or have not finished, stand up," Mr. Kotlen boomed, his eyes sweeping across the classroom. 3 children stood up, Sefundla, Ganeng and Jenny. They all bowed their heads in shame, their eyes rooted to the ground. "You are a disappointment. Why are you not taking your studies seriously? What are you thinking?" He spat the venomous words. Sefundla attempted an explanation. "Sir, I could not finish because I did not understand the task. I wanted to write about Lesotho, but I did not know whether to write about the people, the culture, or both." Sefundla was his nickname. His real name was Letlaku. The children called him Sefundla because of his excess weight, and the name had stuck. He loved food to such an extent that buying half a loaf of bread and guzzling it within minutes was child's play. It did not bother him that he was overweight, even when the others teased him. They would call him Kulobe, meaning pig. Instead of getting angry, he would laugh it off and snort. On hearing Sefundla's excuse, Mr. Kotlen was furious. "I have no time for excuses. Why did you not ask your fellow students for advice? You could have asked me on Friday before the final bell. Since when do you have such a poor understanding, Sefundla?" Sefundla scratched his head as he realized that he was only pouring paraffin on the fire. "After school," said Mr. Kotlen, "the 3 of you will clean the teacher's staff room. And tomorrow, the assignment has to be completed. Do you hear me?" "Yes, sir," they replied. "Sit down so we can continue with the lesson," he said, walking back to the front of the class.